Fifth graders, it's Mrs. Utsy, and I'm going to be going over with you the last lesson for this week. Yay, you made it through another week. So today's lesson is for Friday, April 17th. So you are going to learn about a new type of figurative language today. You've learned about similes and metaphors, hyperboles, and so now today you're going to be learning about personification. So if you look at the directions, first you need to watch the video lesson on personification. So here it is. It will be a lesson that will come up that will talk to you about personification. It'll teach you that type of figurative language, what it is, give you some examples so that you can understand it a lot better. When you're done watching that video lesson, then you're going to go to this Sideshow and Answers on here. So it's a PowerPoint presentation. So you're going to open that up. When you open this up, it may give you the option to download it in Google Classroom. If it does, I would do that so that you will be able to type right on it. You could download it in Microsoft PowerPoint and you should still be able to type on it and you could send it to me in PowerPoint. If that does not work for you, then you very well can just do paper and pencil for this. So what it is it's a slideshow on personification. It's going to remind you what it is, give you some examples. It's going to be really important that you are reading this carefully because there's going to be parts where you have to type an answer. So you would type your answer here. So basically they are saying, you give it a try. What person quality can this sun have? And so then you would type your answer there. Or what person action can this sun do? So you can do either or. And you would type your answer in there if you can download it in PowerPoint or Google Classroom. If you cannot, just write it on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, and send it to me. That would work too. So you'll go all the way through this. There's various spots where you're going to see click here to type. So you know that you're going to need to be reading carefully and then giving some answer for those spaces or those spots that you see. Then when you get all the way to the end, this is where you are going to write your own personification poem. So this is going to kind of show what you've learned today. So here you're going to write your own poem using some personification. Okay. And here's an example of poems that were given. Looks like there were a couple poems that you were given to read before you go ahead and you have to give it a try on your own. Again, if you can't type, write it on paper and just take a picture and send that to me. Okay. And you can send all that to me through Google Classroom. Okay. So when you're done with that, you'll click out of there. I totally did not mean to click out of there because now I'm not in Classroom anymore. But let's get in there really quick. Right. So then when you're done with that, the last thing you're going to do is a little writing practice with personification. You're going to see here that it says, look at the objects below. Think through what kinds of human characteristics you could give each one of them and write a sentence about the object using personification to liven up the sentence. So for number one, the type of object you have is an old creaky chair. So then you're going to write a sentence using personification about that object, about that old creaky chair. And you could type right here. Okay. So maybe I might say that chair, I'm not going to type it clearly because it doesn't want me to, but maybe I might say that chair, that old creaky chair is so old, it's as old as my grandma. That's personification, okay? Because my grandma, she's kind of old, and I don't think anyone's had a chair around for 85 years. So that would be personification, okay? So you're just looking at the object, and then you are going to write a sentence using personification about that object. And looks like you've got about 5 different objects to do. And you can type it in right on here. So this one's good because you can type right on this document. When you have finished that, you're all done for Friday. Yay, you made it through another week. Okay, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will see you next week and talk to you then. Bye.